This tux is too baggy, too tight, it makes me look weird.
Honestly, Zac Efron can be in a frickin' hot dog costume.
Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess. I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today we have Audrey. She's back to round out the trilogy. Today we're going to be talking about Beauty and the Beast, Belle's Magical World.
Yikes.
Beauty and the Beast, Belle's Magical World is a 1998 direct-to-video release. You can watch it on Disney Plus, as we did. It is directed by a bunch of people. All of two I have covered in previous videos. We'll be listed and linked in the description. The two I haven't covered are Daniel de la Vega and Barbara Dormaskin Case. Daniel de la Vega is best known for Danny Phantom, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Gargoyles, and Fantastic Four, the animated series.
Barbara Dormaskin Case is best known for Phineas and Ferb, Adventure Time, Aladdin, and Isabella and the Magic Brush.
Animation directors include all of the directors plus two more, Romy Garcia and Joel Pilger. Romy is best known for Phineas and Ferb the movie, Teen Titans Go vs. Teen Titans, Kim Possible, and Gargoyles.
Joel Pilger is best known for Last Hit, Adventures in Odyssey series, and this.
The film was edited by Susan Edmondson, who I covered in the video about Gargoyles. The link will be in the description.
Music is by Harvey Cohen, and he is best known for King Kong, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Mission Impossible 3, and Bicentennial Man.
The film was written by Richard Cray, Alice Brown, Carter Crocker, Nancy Greystone, Chip Hand, and Cherie Guitar. Richard Cray is best known for A Christmas Wedding, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, Belle's Tales of Friendship, and The Flower Girl.
Alice Brown is best known for Belle's Tale of Friendship and this.
Carter Crocker I covered in the video about Jungle Cubs. Link will be in the description.
Nancy Greystone is best known for Second Chance Season and this.
Chip Hand is best known for Love Lines, The Wild McCullochs, Butch Cassidy, and this.
Cherie Guitar is best known for Duet, Going Places, The Days and Nights of Molly Dodd, and Roseanne.
Okay, so the main four, Belle, Beast, Lumiere, Cogsworth, all returning, all the original voices, covered them in the past, are linked in the description. The film also stars Anne Rogers, Gregory Groot, Rob Paulson, Jim Cummings, and Kimmy Robertson. Anne Rogers plays Mrs. Potts and is best known for MacGyver, Solo for Canary, Solo, and Pepe Moreno.
Gregory Groot plays Chip, and he's best known for Toy Story, Washington Square, The Last Chance Detectives, and this.
Rob Paulson plays LaPlume, and Jim Cummings plays Webster, both of whom I've covered in previous videos. They'll be listed and linked in the description.
Just forgot Jeff Bennett, and he plays Crane, and he's best known for Enchanted, The Penguins of Madagascar, Johnny Bravo, and The Legend of Korra.
Kimmy Robertson plays Fifi and is best known for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Stuart Little, Speed 2, and Beauty and the Beast. The film was made up of episodes of an unreleased Beauty and the Beast TV show. It was supposed to be 4, but for some reason the film that is on Disney Plus only has 3 of the shorts. Let's talk about them.
Yeah, yikes.
The first short is called The Perfect Word.
My first comment is the little intro that they have. It reminded me of like those 90s computer games where
Yes.
like you like zoom in and you're like looking around.
Find a book.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they did like this whole like storybook thing and I'm like, oh, okay, this is cute. And I thought the transition from the page into the castle was good. And I'm like, okay, I see you. But then the movie started, and I'm like, I take back all of my thoughts of it potentially being good.
My first note is I already hate it. Let's get some technical stuff out of the way. The animation is way worse than the first two. It's very much obviously meant for TV. So it's 4:3. The animation is very glitchy.
Yeah.
And it's not the best. I mean, it's fine. It's very like 90s TV, animated TV show.
Yeah.
But it's not great. The writing, ew. Paige O'Hara's performance, I think, is way better in this than it was in Enchanted Christmas. I don't know what was up with her in Enchanted Christmas. She sounded nothing like Belle. She was being all kinds of weird. But in this, she sounded much more like Belle traditionally, and there's only one song in the film, and she even sounded more like Belle singing that than she did the Christmas song in Enchanted Christmas.
Yeah.
But the song is bad. So.
Right, yeah. And well, like, the writing, you know, like, it was really bad. But I feel like at the core, like, the messages that they were trying to preach, I guess, in a way.
Yeah. I mean, the message,
good.
right.
But just the way it was delivered.
Mm-hmm. Well, and, like, I'm sorry, but understand why it was a failed TV show, because there was no way they were going to be able to do a show in between her being captured and her getting set free. There was no way they were going to be able to do a show set between that time. And I wrote down some lines from this short that infuriated me. The trouble between us is over. I'm the one who's been foolish. We all forgive you. Girl, you are a prisoner in his home.
Yeah.
And you can say those things. The trouble between us is over. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being kept here against my will, but we're fine. And for those of you that don't know, we hated Belle's Enchanted Christmas, and what we so desperately want is a sequel to the movie after the curse has been lifted. We want to see the prince be a human. We want to see all the enchanted objects be their human selves. Like, we want that. I don't understand why they keep thinking that, like, oh, kids only like it when it's Belle and the Beast. I'm like, no, give me her with the prince any day. I want it.
Think about, like, the direct-to-video sequels that we both like Little Mermaid 2, Lion King 2. It's a continuation of the story. Question. Why is Webster the book an animated creature?
Fifi's Folly is the next short. My biggest problem with this is, first of all, her name is Fifi and not Plumette. Where did we get Plumette? Because even in the first film, she's credited as Feather Duster. So I have no idea where Plumette's coming from in our brains. But I could have sworn her name was Plumette.
Yeah, didn't Lumiere say it in the first one?
I really feel like he did, but I have no idea.
Comment down below if you guys know.
Apparently her name's Fifi. And we look like idiots in the second movie talking about where the heck is Plumette. She's in a shot.
Yeah.
And then she has the audacity to think Belle, a human being, is falling in love with Lumiere, a candelabra.
Right. My first thought, like, even the first time, because she does this multiple times throughout the short. Like, she's following them outside, she's following them, you know, down the hall or whatever. But my first thought is, like, why didn't she just say something and be like, hey, what you guys doing? Or, what's going The answer is drama.
The answer is that's not an interesting story.
True. But it was just so extreme.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then she calls Belle a vixen? A vixen.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking.
And what did she say after that?
Oh. I can't. Backstabber?
Yes. The next short is The Broken Wing. It's about Belle saving a little bird, fixing his wing, and apparently the Beast doesn't like birds.
Which, okay, they had something there. You know, that moment in the first one. And they go out and, like, go to feed the birds. And Beast, like, has all the birds on him. You know, like, that's what bothers me the most about this series and about all the sequels and whatever. It's just the inconsistency of it. You know, like, I really don't see Beast knowing that he, like, the sequence of something there with the birds. You know, like, it just doesn't make sense.
I have 2 notes for this short. My first one is, how does Belle fall for the Beast? They're filling so much of the space between when he takes her prisoner and lets her stay in the room to when she's let go with these 2 films. Enchanted Christmas takes over the entire, like, it's like 2 days. Christmas Eve and Christmas. Fine, okay, it's only 2 days. This is 3 different shorts that obviously happen over the course of time because in one of them she says it's almost spring soon.
Yeah.
So, like, she's been there a while. And I'm like, hey, at some point she has to start liking him.
Right.
Because she comes back and is in love with him. And right now, he's still being a frackin' brat and a half. So I don't understand how Belle's like, ooh, the Beast is actually nice and he's wonderful. Like, he's a brat in all of these.
Right.
And, like, in the one where she specifically says it's almost spring, he's, like, the worst in the 3 of them. And I'm like, she has to fall in love with him. Hello? Like, she's prisoner right now. And then this is the only time in either of the two sequels that they just mention that she's still being kept prisoner. Because she's saying something about him trying to keep the bird in the cage, and she was like, don't you think you'd want to, like, I'd want to be free, like, or something along the lines, and then she, like, catches herself.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, look, they know that she's still technically prisoner. I hate it.
Yeah, same.
There was supposed to be a fourth short called Mrs. Potts's Party. I have no idea why it wasn't part of the movie. I looked it up. There's supposed to be a fourth one. No clue. I feel like somehow this movie is better than Enchanted Christmas. But it's not good. I feel like I might give it a lesser score. I don't remember what I gave Enchanted Christmas.
Yeah, I don't either.
I feel like you gave it a 1.
I think I gave it like a 3 or something.
I think I gave it Enchanted Christmas 3. I suppose I could go look. But is that everything?
I mean, yeah. I mean, the only thing too is like, I think why it also is better than Belle's Enchanted Christmas is like, each of the added characters had their own little pockets of stories. It wasn't like new characters throughout the entire film. And 2, there was less songs because, you know, Howard.
Well, I would have liked music.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just not good.
Yeah.
What's your final rating?
Ooh, what are we doing it out of?
Vixens. Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna say 5 vixens. No, 4.
You can
4.
give it whatever you want.
4 vixens.
Out of 10.
Yes.
3 vixens out of 10. Total movie count is. Current That's One count is the same. If you want to keep up with the movie you're watching when, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You'll find out what movie you're watching when. Follow Audrey and her husband Reed, my cousin. She's also my cousin. Yes. On their YouTube channel. Link is in the description already. You can also follow Audrey on Twitter. Yes. Get on over there. Subscribe to them. Their channel is adorable. I'm obsessed with it. Watch all their vlogs. It's the best thing ever.
Wow. Thank you.
Join Patreon.
Yes.
Tons of stuff going on over on Patreon. Monthly podcasts, weekly blog posts, vlogs. I'm gonna get back to patron requests, but you know, I only have so many patrons, so can't really be doing this all the time. Buy merch.
Yeah.
There's still new merch out, fam. It's been a month now, pretty much.
Yeah.
But
it's
the merch
beautiful.
is the best, and I'm obsessed. But I didn't mention in a lot of these videos that I've updated a lot of the other merch as well. So you can get this in a tank top now, and the t-shirt version of this is now in a comfort tee instead of a classic tee, because the comfort tee now has extended sizes. And the comfort tee is much softer.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Also the print quality is a little bit better on the comfort tee, so I'm very pleased with that. So be able to check out all the other old designs, the classic designs, to buy over there too. Maybe I'll add some like other things like zip hoodies and mugs and stuff when the time comes. But head on over there, buy some merch. This design is so cute. I'm obsessed. Until next time, comment, subscribe, and if you are, you do, and don't.
I hate to say this, but don't be the beast about it.
I mean, 100%. He keeps learning his lesson, but then, like, he's bad again.
Right. Get it together, beast.
So, like, don't be the writers of these sequels about it.
Ooh! That's the tea! Mrs. Potts is swole. Because...
Oh, one take on.
Professional.